Gautam Buddha says that your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. We will see in 2 short and deep stories that when the mind starts becoming empty of worry and fear, then the mind becomes filled with peace and joy. First story. Once, a Zen master asked his disciples that, "Do you know that there is a big war going on inside us all the time?" When all the disciples remained silent, then the Zen master said, "In reality, the biggest fight is between 2 wolves inside us. A black wolf, who speaks the language of anger, jealousy, ego, sadness, guilt, greed, and lies. The second white wolf, who speaks the language of joy, love, kindness, consideration, and goodwill. In the noise of this fight, we forget the peace of mind that already exists within us, and we try to find it somewhere else." Then, Zen Master said that none of us could escape the noise of this fight. This fight goes on inside me, as well as inside you. The disciples listened carefully to the Zen Master and asked, "Master, then who will win in that fight?" Zen Master said, "Only the wolf you feed will win. Giving food means we have the power to pay attention. The wolf we pay attention to will grow bigger and stronger. That's why one should always choose kindness before anger, generosity before greed. One should choose peace and stillness over worry, and choose goodwill over jealousy. By doing this, our mind automatically starts feeling happy. Just like the body is given rest, it knows how to heal itself. In the same way, when the mind gets rest, then it automatically becomes pure." Second story. The Monk and the Talkative Parrot. There was a garden, a little distance from the monastery. The monk chose a very quiet place in the garden under the tree and started coming there every day to meditate in peace. After 2 days, a parrot also started coming to the same tree. Then a strange sequence started between the monk and the parrot. When the monk sat down to meditate, the parrot started saying, "You can't do it. You can't do it." Listening to the parrot's words, the monk thought, "How does he know that I am not able to meditate?" The monk controlled himself and tried to meditate by ignoring the parrot. But the parrot kept talking in between. Finally, the monk got up in trouble and went away from there. The next day, the monk came and saw that there was no parrot in the garden today. "Today I will meditate peacefully." Then the monk closed his eyes and started to meditate. In a few minutes, the parrot came again and sat on the branch of the same tree and again started speaking, "You can't do it. You can't do it." The monk again and again felt that the parrot was right. "I can't do it." The monk tried a lot, but could not meditate that day and went away from there in the mode of frustration. The next day, the monk goes back to the same garden. But this time he was afraid in his mind that the parrot might come and trouble him again today. Then suddenly the monk realized that the parrot could only repeat the things he heard. He doesn't even know what he's saying. It's only my thinking that makes his words true. I may not be able to focus on meditation, but I should not give any importance to his words. I should not give any identification to his words. The monk sat in meditation, and the parrot again said the same thing. But the monk knew that there was no truth in empty words. Within a short time, the parrot's words turned into just noise. The monk had no interest in noise, and that which doesn't interest you doesn't bother you. When the monk completed his meditation, he saw that the parrot had flown away. Lao Tzu says that no one else can influence you except yourself. The parrot's voice is the thoughts of our mind. The more we believe these thoughts to be true, and the more we take interest in them, the more they trouble us. We should think about the thoughts we're having right now. Different things make us think in different ways, like what's happened in our life, what we went through today, and how we feel at the moment. Thinking about why we're thinking a certain way can help us understand ourselves better. You can't always choose which thought will come to you, but if you don't pay attention or give importance to certain thoughts, they will quiet down. With the practice of meditation, we can learn that unless we allow a thought to affect us, it won't disturb our peace. We might not control the thoughts that come to us, but we can choose whether to believe them or not.